Let me see
Maybe
if we are cooking.
I will copy
Uh,
screen URL.
why is no one in the server?
What do you mean there's no one in the server? Everyone's in the server.
There are like 14 people.
Just
Where is
have to
everyone
count.
else? Okay, they're joining. Cook. Where
Why?
is Milo?
Oh my god, bro. Refresh. Can you check my channel for the live stream?
Uh,
Yeah.
where?
Huh? Later. I'm doing some work right now.
Wait.
हाँ
Ta-dam.
हाँ हाँ दरवाजा बंद करो
How is your channel code?
What? Check my channel in a minute or so to see the screen and then post it
Okay,
quickly.
I see it. I see it.
No, that's not the right one.
Yeah, it works.
Which one? Is it showing effort? Is it showing the game? And if you can check the audio.
You're
Audio.
really low on stream. Uh,
My mic is really low.
speak louder or something.
Hold up. Ah, I can't speak louder.
Also,
I will
you're
have to.
muted on Discord.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Allah.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you. I hope the screen works perfectly fine. It's very laggy on my screen. Okay,
Yeah, it's laggy, but who cares? Give us video.
delete everything that's running in the background. And I'm screening with the window full my whole screen, not just the Roblox application. So if I alt
Yeah,
tab
I
and
see. I see.
something bad appears, I'm done for. Anyway, as it goes, Paul, you have to start commentating because we're the you know casters, I guess. This is
Wait, I'm checking
FRL
the audio.
FRL Esports. Minovsky no, that is the wrong name that you was using, but oh well. Looks like Hazard's gonna be on pole for a while right now. Nobody's going purple. Everyone's going green, but that's no sign of improvement because that's usually only by 17 milliseconds. Our Hyper is on two personal best sectors. He dies way low to get that line, but he's a bit wide off that corner. Not gonna lie, he's gonna lose the exit speed here. But he's gonna go pole by 20 milliseconds. The,
Good lap by him.
the Max
Also,
GP
Sassy on
car.
his sleep goes to P3.
Yes, Sassy Imposter. And
Yeah,
Bacons is pitting for new tires. Let's see.
Mochi has a decent sleep now, but I don't think he's starting a lap, so we're gonna see if he can manage to keep this.
Most likely, I think he is starting a lot. Let's see here. He's gonna take this victory
Yeah,
off Young.
he starts now, but everyone is weaving, so this is not gonna help him.
Oh, Young's wide. He's not gonna get dirty air here, Mochi, is he? Because everyone's wide in front of him, but he
Yeah,
has
but
no
everyone
slip.
is going down.
Yeah,
He has no sleep now. Look at the
stupid.
train after the pit lane.
He can carry enough speed out of this corner to get a good lap in to at least get in the top 10, maybe. As everyone else is doing red sectors now, nobody's having any sign of improvement. Looks like the ceiling is a 30.8, although that could change. Mochi does get a good lap time in, only 2/10 behind now in P7. Asimo is on the green sector 1, but he's very wide to turn 1, it seems.
1. Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's in the wall.
I'm
Looks like
checking Black Serpent, who has a really good slipstream down the backstretch.
looks like
Let's see, onto the second sector it goes double
yeah,
green. Brody James is also green
nice
in the second
line.
sector.
Nice
Hyperboss
line.
was purple, but yeah, keeps it off the wall. Good slipstream down the backstretch. Can he get pull?
Is it enough? It is
Yes, he
enough.
does.
No purple sectors and
Good
still
lap.
the first 30.7 of the day goes to Black Serpent.
Really good lap now, as everyone looks like everyone is despawning, and we're
Oh,
gonna see
everyone,
another
look,
train
everyone's waiting for the
form.
slip. Everyone's waiting for the slip. Look at this at the end of the pit lane. A huge train that has stopped here.
Yeah,
They're all waiting for the perfect
I'm
time.
I'm checking the previous fastest lap in the previous Nagoya 125 was a 30.9 in race.
And that was with the season 6
So
car, I
we're gonna
believe.
see. Yeah. So we're gonna find out what the difference is here. Looks like it's faster at the moment.
And let's talk about some last
Let's
minute
see.
drivers that got signed for this race. Zero Denial is one of them. He replaced me for Kozlov's team, which is a Polish-based team. Looks like Asimo just improved as well. I think he's
Yep.
one of the
P5.
last. Yeah,
He
he's
went
one
to
of the
P5.
last drivers that are signed just today, actually. One of those drivers
Yeah.
also
He
just got
also was.
signed. Was Karsten, I believe. Karsten is also one of them.
And interesting, he was alone on doing that attempt, so he managed to find some sleep on
Ooh,
its own. So really good time for him.
that is a pretty impressive lap then. Let's see what he can do with slip if he can get into it. But he's currently a whole corner off the next car. So I don't think he has good slip. But there's a huge
Hazard
train
goes
here.
purple in the second sector. He doesn't improve though.
There's a huge train here.
Let's
Look at
see.
this.
Yeah, Hyperboss has a good slipstream, but not enough cars. I think everyone is pretty much spread out at the
Ooh.
moment. Let's look at Hyperboss. It goes green in the first sector.
And he has
In the
good slip from
slipstream of
JT and
GTS
Bacons.
F1 coming into turn 3. Let's look at this one. Still in the slipstream. Really good
Nice
attempts here
line.
for him. He's gonna have
Couldn't get.
Bacons ahead of him.
Oh, he's
GTS
a
is
bit
a really good
wide.
exit out of turn
He's a
4.
bit purple. Purple
Purple
second
for
sector.
Hyperboss.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
not
it doesn't
enough. He had a
improve.
bad exit.
And we have a crash on turn 3. Young is stuck on track.
Oh, Young. That's uh in
Play Games is doing a lap on his own, so he's gonna fill the track without any slipstream. Let's see where he's gonna place himself. Never mind, he's on an out lap. So now he's on a lap without any slipstream.
Oh, he's not using that complete
This is gonna
apron
be
though.
interesting.
Should dive deeper into that corner. He should try to get all four
Yeah,
wheels just below the white line. That's the
yeah.
perfect line through there.
Let's see, into turn 3, can he correct his mistake? It looks like he's doing a bit
Ooh.
high. He's not minimizing the distance. Let's see, good exit actually out of turn 4
Yeah, that
to
was a
the
pretty
line.
decent one. Oh, improved.
P13, not bad for Play Games.
I think Fran has also been doing laps without slipstream because he seems to be alone all this time. He's diving it down to the
Yeah,
inside a lot more than
yeah.
play
Let's
games.
look at
Let's
the
see.
train now. Brody James is in a decent position, but looks like he's gonna lose slipstream fairly soon. Now coming out of turn 4. Actually, this
Oh,
is
what
turn
the hell?
2. Into the
Young
wall goes
completely in the
Zero
wall.
Denial.
I think I saw Young
And
just completely
everyone
turn
in the
in.
pits is slowing down.
And everyone is actually trying to get a huge slipstream train in, but just seems like no one wants to go. Let's check at the end of the pit lane now. Hyperboss is with zero denial and has trying to wait for a slipstream train again. Nobody is brave enough to start a slipstream train on their own. They're just waiting on the pit lane and kind of waiting for a good car to pop in.
Mochi Papol in the first sector, sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Now he's in a really good slipstream of Carson ahead of him.
come
Goes
on,
red in the
Mochi.
second sector, really good line
Oh,
into turn 3 and 4.
yo, he
Carson
kept it
slows down.
very low. He's a bit wide.
He's gonna, yeah,
Oh
into the wall goes
no.
Mochi.
And it's a red second sector
In
as
the
well. He might
slipstream
not
of
improve.
James. Can he improve? Yes, he
He
does. P9.
does. It could have been a great lap, but
Asimo improving. And he doesn't in the third sector, so he stays in P7. Everyone in red sectors at the moment. Good
everyone's starting
train
their laps
forming
now. Look at
into turn 2. Carson green in the first sector. Let's look at Sassy
oh,
is
red
red in
second
the
sector
first
for
sector.
Karsten though.
Because improved in the second sector. into
Content
turn
has a good
3 and
line.
4. Really good slipstream for Sassy Imposter here. Let's see if he can get something. Triple slipstream coming to the backstretch. Can he improve from his P4 position? No, he doesn't.
No.
And it's gonna despawn.
So it looks like that turn four part of the track, which is right at the exit of the last corner, is where people are really making the mistakes. Everyone's having a red third sector. So that's the main
Yeah,
problem of the track for everyone with Slipstream.
yeah, because this is where you have gained for like 20 seconds on sleep, and this is where you start to lose it. So it's crucial to time it perfectly so you have it in all three sectors.
And they also have to lift
As look
at
at
the right
Hazard.
time.
Look at Hazard, he was powerful, but it's not enough as he loses slipstream into the third sector, so he's gonna stay in P3 at the current time.
Everyone's having a lot of reds now coming in play. It looks like nobody is really improving now.
Milo in a good slipstream actually. He has just joined. This is his first attempt. He's
Oh,
in a
really?
slipstream of play games. Azim slowing down, so this is gonna compromise the run of
Is he
this
gonna
group.
dive down low? He
As
can't dive
Bekos is
down
just
low.
ahead of them. Look at Milo.
Oh,
Interesting line for
Milo's.
Milo. He stays down low. Let's see where he's gonna place his. And it goes
Oh,
pole!
what a pole
What a lap
lap!
by
What
Milo!
a lap! First lap of the day in a 30.5. That is a blistering lap. Can you
What a
believe what we've
stunning
seen?
attempt. Thinking outside the box for
This
Milo, and
is
he goes pole position
this is how
at the current
F1
time with 4
drivers.
minutes and a
This
half
is how
left.
F1 drivers conquer Indy 500. It's just a left turn, guys. Come on, not that hard. And now everyone's diving it low. Look at that. Everyone is diving it low like Milo now.
Yeah, but can he do it as well as Milo to get pole position? That is gonna be the thing to look out for. As
Look at the
meanwhile, we have
strain.
missed GTS and Mochi, who improved and went to P2 and
Yes.
P3 there.
So now
And also
new
Black
front
Sabbath went
runners.
up to P4. So Hyperboss in one attempt went from pole to P5 as he didn't improve his lap. Let's see
Yep.
now. Hyperboss actually is in a good position now. He's the last car of this sleep group, just behind GTS and Black Sabbath, who are really good drivers here. But Hyperboss looks like he clipped the
Oh,
apron
everyone's wide.
and he stays down low. Everyone in the wall, so loses a bit of cars for the slipstream. He's green in the first sector. Also, GTS is green in the first sector, just like the Viper Boss. As Milo disconnects at the moment. Let's see if he's gonna
No.
rejoin for the race. Hyperboss gaining on GTS. He goes wide into turn 4, craps into the wall, and he's gonna
Oh,
spin
hyper
in
in the
front of the back.
wall.
Look at GTS coming to the line. He's not gonna
No.
improve. He
He had
stays
no slip.
P2 at the moment.
He had no slip at the
Carson
front
is
stretch.
probably in the second sector, in the slipstream of Gio, his teammate.
Oh, it's a red
He
first
goes
sector. It's gonna
really
go
wide off the door.
wide.
He goes into the wall, and it's gonna be attempt over for him. Still 3 minutes left in the session.
And now people will be desperate to improve their laps because now it's very interesting to see how quickly you lose time here. It takes about 1 minute to do a good quali lap because you also have to count in your out lap. So we basically have 2 or 3 laps left in this session. Can someone find the pace? Play games goes purple second sector, but only finds P7. Everyone is going into pits now. Can somebody defeat Milo's amazing lap? But that's
Oh,
assuming
yeah,
that
I think wet tires. That's why
defeat.
he went so fast.
Oh
Because looks like he
no!
has been disqualified. He has been
Oh no!
disqualified from the session.
And that is, well, that's going to be interesting. I think he might get sent to the back or
Yeah,
something like that.
got sent to the back. So he is gonna stay out of the server. So his lap is not count. So GTS is going to take pole position for the Nagoya 125,
Very, very
which I think
interesting.
is the fourth Nagoya 125. I have no idea actually.
I'm
Let me
pretty sure
check.
it's the fourth.
Yeah, it's the fourth. Let's go.
No wonder he was,
So Black
no wonder,
Sabbath green in the first sector in a slipstream of just Hazard, but he is still in the slipstream. Sassy just ahead of him would slow down. It's gonna give a bit
yeah,
of
he has good
slipstream. He
slip.
goes really
Good
wide off turn
exit.
4
Good
in the
exit. Can he
slipstream of
improve?
Hazard and Sassy. No,
No.
it doesn't. Iberboss goes P5 also with the same time as Black Serpent. So really close racing here. 1 minute
Last few
26.
laps. Last lap probably for most of these drivers. Play games, green's first sector.
Yeah. Play games improves. Good slipstream for him, but everyone slows down.
Is it
Not
enough?
ideal for play
He's
games.
wide a bit. Yeah, okay, it's a decent line though. Red second
Yeah,
sector.
just as zero then I don't think
Oh,
it's
it's
gonna
very
be
wide.
enough.
He might have hit the wall. There
Yeah.
might have slowed him down by a couple
Blind.
of.
Play
Oh, he
games.
goes
Goes
fourth.
P4 without slipstream. What a lap by play games there. He
Barely
still
any
has one lap
slipstream.
if the field doesn't slow down too much in the pit lane here. As everyone is waiting on each other, the field is very much spread out. I don't think we're gonna have another chance. As but Bacons is proving now the only one on track to do so.
Oh,
He's behind
he...
his teammate Mochi for slipstream.
Oh no,
Good
Mochi
spawn.
quits.
So yeah, teammates compromising each other here.
Oh
So let's see if
no.
Bacons is still gonna improve without any
Oh,
slipstream.
he
Yes, he
does.
does. What a lap, Bacons.
And that,
P8.
imagine how good that lap would have been if Mochi was still in front of him.
Yeah. And everyone is slowing
Oh,
down
he's
on the
going in the
backstretch.
hole.
I don't think all the drivers are gonna get the flag here.
Will anyone get the flag? That's a huge
Someone
number
needs
of
to
skips.
go. Someone needs to go. Here comes the group behind.
I don't think they timed it right. They might have been overtaken too early. On
Nine,
board.
8, 7 seconds. Everyone is gonna get the flag. Just like Monza 2018 in
Is
Formula
it
1.
actually?
Check a flag. Everyone gets the
Oh,
flag.
some people don't get it. I think Fran doesn't get it, and Asimo doesn't get it, but that's
Everyone
only
gets
two
the flag.
drivers. Well, it looks like qualifying is practically over. One car still in this. It's still Asimo. I don't think he's going to improve. He's doing a Polish victory lap at the moment. Restart the quali. Restart the quali.
Restart.
That was rigged. We didn't have to do that. Oh well, JT is on pole. A pole winner. And
Mochi is gonna
Mochi.
be P2.
Yeah, Mochi with a
We
great
might rejoin too
qualifying
soon, I
session.
think.
Milo should rejoin now. He has to rejoin quick because the race starts in about 20
Yeah, you
seconds.
rejoin, but he's gonna be. I think it's on pole. So I think let's see what Bacon is gonna say.
Yeah,
Yes,
Milo is still going to be first. So looks like we have to send him to the back. Milo, 5 seconds, stop. Okay. We
Milo.
are.
Milo doesn't join
Oh,
the
Milo
grid.
doesn't get. Milo doesn't get in the race. Milo doesn't get in the race. That
What
is.
happened?
I
Young,
think
also Young. Young is out too.
Young is out too. The 16 car driver field we had today has been shortened down. Or actually, yeah, the 15 cars now. And Raid joins a bit late, I think, as well. I don't think Raid exactly timed that right. So now we have 15 drivers in the race. Now let's look at the race now, because we have the first lap on our hands. Everyone is widely going into the corners. I see Hazard in the wall, but these first few laps don't really matter. Just stay in the slipstream, hang around there, and just pounce when the tire seems to be going a bit dry and they're going to be a bit loose and way less grippy. So just start lifting around lap 3 onwards. I think the whole field is mostly on softs. Some drivers are on hards. That's going to be a huge struggle for them. And the guys who chose medium, I think that's the smartest option. The medium tire is really the best compromise for the softs and the hards. So should we restart is the main question at the moment. We are still racing. This could all be for naught if everyone votes to let everyone back in.
Let's see. Bacon is trying to type. Yes.
One for restart. Is it going to be? I think we need about 10 votes here, or at least 8 or 9. Between that,
Uh, it's
looks like,
16 people, so 9.
yeah, 9. We have 4 votes currently. I don't know if Bacon's is going to vote or not. 5 votes, we count. 6 votes, we count. Any more? Looks like no restart. Yep, it's only 6 votes. Nobody's voting.
No, I think we are restarting. Bacon has reset the server.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And this is gonna be controversial with the field.
I should have the
Take
grid somewhere. I'm trying to find the screenshot of the grid. I just
race, but actually they did restart the race.
is Milo in at least? I don't see him.
Order will not matter. Like actually, please understand, guys.
Okay, Milo is in. Okay, good.
Can FRL drivers
Okay,
be a
let's see if
little more
everyone is
smart?
in. Young left.
Oh,
I'm not
why?
sure if he.
Young left. He's not gonna rejoin. I don't think he should now. Restart. We can't restart for the second time.
Told him to join, and I'm not sure if he's gonna. We're gonna find out soon.
Don't go on vets. Zero. Zero. It's zero, but he's on vets. Zero, rejoin. You're
See the
on
tires
vets.
actually. What is zero
Oh
cooking? Okay, it's on
God.
softs.
Oh God. Imagine if he would
Milo
call it.
goes softs. Mochi goes hard. Who the fuck?
Who is going on
Who did it?
Hazard
What
almost
is happening? Okay, we're going. We're going. Three
like
lights,
why
four lights, five lights.
how was Hazard able to change his tires before the
And
within the
it's
5 red
go,
lights?
go for the Nagoya 125. Hazard is on
Anyway,
mediums actually now.
yeah, we go on green for the second time. Most of the drivers are on softs. The medium I said was the best compromise, but looks like Hazard's the only one who chose it. Let's see if the master tactician from
Oh, zero is
TFL
slowing down
races. Oh,
for
what?
some reason. I think he
Oh,
wants to get the fastest lap right away.
maybe.
Let's
He
see.
did
Let's see.
he did choose the hards on the first 5 laps. Maybe he realized the hards weren't for him, and now he's just in the softs. I think
Yep.
the fastest lap is as prestigious as the race win around here, and Hazard goes into first place with the medium compound tires. It looks like
Stukablad is in the server.
Suka Bled
Ruh.
since for since forever. Suka.
Let's look at zero now, trying the fastest lap. Oh, Miley is in the wall. He's gonna merge back into the pack in P10. Let's see. Second lap. Who's gonna get the fastest lap here?
Sassy.
Sassy.
30.7. They can definitely improve a little slight more.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see. Everyone really wide on turn 2. Sassy and Azza tap the wall. James has a good run into the backstretch. Into turn 3. Let's see. Zero, who was running down the first lap to get the fastest lap, is still in P7. You're gonna see if he gets a good sleep. Yes, he does. Let's see. No one improves actually. Everyone is still in the sleep at the moment.
Oh, everyone's in
With
the wall as well.
Bacon's at the back of the pack, so he's surely trying the fastest lap. He
On
goes green in the
on the
first
hard
sector.
tires. Very strange to do that on the hard tires, but oh well.
Double green. I mean, at the start of the race, the grip is not that much different, so he still can. He
True.
needs a good sleep either way. Let's see, Bacon's. He doesn't get the fastest lap.
But you can
As
see
Sassy goes
the
lead.
hard drivers are going at the back of the field now already. I think by lap 10 they'll come into this race and start moving up the field because by that time the softs will be quite dead.
Yeah. The group from Mr. Fran is losing slipstream soon, unless someone ahead does a mistake. So this is going to be crucial for them to stay in the slip as much as they can. As Black Serpent on Arts is doing a mega job. He has
Yep.
pulled 1.3 seconds on the nearest Art runner. So good pace for Black Serpent at this current time of the race.
I think he's figured out the track really well. He's lifting a lot more than all the other drivers, I'm pretty sure, because he's not going as high on the exit as the others are. So good lines from Black Serpent to be that good with his car.
Yeah, he sacrifices a lot into the corner entry, but he gets really good runs out of the corners. So that's different lines, but it looks like they are working at the moment.
And now the Softeners are completely took over this race. They're all back in the front. Zero Denial went from P15 in this race
Oh, Black
earlier
Sabbath in the wall.
to P5. And looks like Black Serpent's lines are not working anymore. The hard tires are really struggling now. As it's a huge fight for the lead. They're all swarming like a pack of bees out in the front.
And the only middle runner, Hazard, is currently sitting at the back of the soft train. And only Milo is behind him on softs. And he's currently giving slipstream to Black Serpent.
Now let's look at the gaps here. Looks like, yeah, I think it's going to be really hard to really get the gap down, even if you are in slip, because you have to manage your corner exits, and that's going to be the real important part of this race. If you don't get a good exit, you're going to lose time. That's as simple as that.
Yeah, indeed. Joe goes into the wall from the lead of the race, so he's gonna go back at
Oh,
the
Zero Denial back
back
into
of
the lead
the
of the
leading pack.
race. Zero, are we going to see
What a
a
goat!
zero win today?
As
Well,
looks like Mochi is gonna be losing slipstream soon on Black Serpent, so Black Serpent still putting a gap on the other medium runners. And surprisingly, Code Bacons is in this group.
yep.
So looks like Bacons is struggling a bit on these tires. Of course, we expect some more from Bacons here, the true goat of over racing, for real.
He thinks in his schizophrenic bed he is Helio Castroneves. Will this be the day he actually turns into Helio Castroneves? We will see later on. As we have completed, I think well that's what 12% of the race now because we're on lap 10. So we're about to see 88
As
more percent of racing.
Mochi has lost slipstream now.
Oh,
1.6 seconds the gap to Black Serpent. Black Serpent is on the back of Milo, who also lost slipstream on the other soft runners.
so five
Of
drivers are
course,
out the slip. Mochi's
Milo,
in the wall, and he's gonna lose even more time now. Bacon's overtakes him. Looks like.
Milo in the pits.
What?
First pit of the race.
Milo in the pits? Oh, Milo is in the pits. Oh my God, what a strategy this is going to be. So I think the softs are already done. This is going to be a
Let him
huge
cook.
undercut. I think
Let him cook.
the drivers
Oh,
will pit.
he missed the pit. He missed the pit box. Big
I think
time.
that I think the
He's
drivers will
gonna
pit
get
around
lapped.
lap 15. Oh, is he?
I think so. He did a really slow pit. I don't think he's gonna get lapped, but still,
Or he might get.
huge loss for him.
Uh, nah, he's not going to get lapped, but he's going to have to drop back to try to get slipstream now because nobody
Yeah,
pitted
I
with him.
think he's pretty fucked.
Hey
The technical term.
yo. Anyway, but I think it's a really early stop. It's an undercutting stop, but you gotta pit with someone. He should have asked someone in chat first before pitting, because now he's gonna lose a ton of time. Yeah, and the undercut will be all for naught, as the lead pack is now chasing after him. They're about a turn away, 2 turns away. I mean,
Yeah. Black Serpent is gaining on the soft runners now, so it looks like we have a crossover for the current wear. Bacons is 1.8 seconds to Black Serpent, so losing a bit of time still. He has pulled to the front of the chasing group though, as Mr. Fran goes into the pit lane.
oh, he's missed his pit
So
box
this is
as
going
well
to
by
be
a long
helping Milo.
margin. He won't be able to
Yeah,
rejoin with.
Black Serpent,
Oh,
look at
zeros
the
in.
gain. Look at the gain from Black Serpent, 1.1 seconds. There's again half a second only on this lap.
I think the soft drivers have to come in now. Zero Denials also come in. P14. I mean on lap 14, and now he's gonna try to get undercut. I think by this lap, everyone should be in the pit stops. If you aren't, you're gonna lose a ton of time.
Yeah, look at Black Serpent, 1.1 seconds. So he's in the slipstream of the soft runners, but looks like he's not tapping him actually. He's
Nobody
losing a bit
comes
of time with the
in.
slipstream.
Nobody comes in.
Oh wow.
They are really stubborn.
Let's see. Milo looks like he's gonna undercut Zero Denial. They're
Hasn't
side by
completely in the
side.
wall.
Now, drifting out of the pit lane for Zero Denial is gonna be pulling behind Milo. I
Oh,
think he's in the slipstream, so good for
he
him.
is. No, is he? He is. He is. By second, he's within a 1.1 of him, so that's good enough slipstream. They're gonna work together now, and that's
Sassy
gonna
looks
be
like he's
terrifying.
pulling in maybe.
No one's
Never mind,
pulling
no one
in.
does
What
in.
is going on?
Black Sabbath on the back on Carson now. He's gaining a huge time right now. Looks like he's the fastest one at the moment.
They should realize that Milo and Zero are now in together, so they're gonna lose a ton of time here if they don't try to fit in now to Milo and Zero. As I just see Zero and Milo now fighting for their position. That means they're working together in a pack. That means they are gaining time, and by huge margins.
Yeah,
Look at that.
here we go. Is anyone gonna
Oh, Play
PTS
Games does it.
Carson and Sassy?
Play Games pulls out. That was weird. I thought he was gonna come in.
Ooh. Because he's
But
now looking more comfortable on these worn R tires
look at
compared to
Serpent.
earlier in the
Serpent's in the
race.
lead pack now. His tires won't drop off until about lap 25, so I think this is a perfect place for him to gain some more time on these guys and maybe come in right when uh the gap is about 20 seconds away from these guys. Looks like another pair of drivers have come in as Hyper and
Oh,
Geo.
Play Games is out. Play Games is out.
What?
He is
What?
stuck on track.
I don't see him. Oh no! Play Games.
Iverboss and Joe are in now. So they're going to respond to Carson and Sassy, who pull out uh, one ahead and one behind, Zero Denial. And Mario is losing a bit of ground on them. Let's look at the tires. Zero Denial is on softs, as everyone else goes
Again.
arts.
Again, Zero
Let's
did out on the
see.
softs.
Oh, very bad stop for Gio. He has lost 3 seconds in the pit lane.
And on the time on a track. But Carson does rejoin with Zero here. That's going to be interesting. And if you wanted to know if the wall
Look,
ride works, it does not work. Mochi tried that. He's now 4.4 behind Serpent, or at least not good time within Serpent. So no cheating allowed.
as Azad goes into the pit lane, the last soft actually it was on mediums. And it looks like
What?
it worked for him actually. He
Yeah,
managed
he's
to get in front of the soft trains with the less wear, as now Black Stampede is gonna lead the race. 1.80 seconds on Code Bacons.
he's definitely gained the most time out of this entire pack because he was on harsh the whole time. Now he gained enough time to like be with the soft runners in around lap 15, and then they pit. So looks like Serpent has really managed his tires really well this race. Let's see how long he can keep pushing on these tires. As I think if he, yeah, I think if he pits sometime soon, we will see him rejoin around the packs of Gio or Milo, who are pretty much fourth or fifth in their respective pit strategy. So that's not bad for Serpent, as Play Games
Azad
is still stuck on
pulls
track.
just ahead of Milo. Milo, he lost a bit of time pitting late, but now he's on softs. So he's gonna
Yes.
be gaining on everyone ahead. So Zero Denial first to pit, and now he's first of the pitting group. He is 7 tenths ahead of Carson with 1 second ahead of Sassy, with currently 1.3 seconds on Hyperboss and other 1.4 seconds on Hazard. So the group is really spread out at the moment.
I think Black Serpent should let off a bit to try to work with Bacons, but I think Bacons is genuinely slow because he's been losing a ton of time lately. Oh wait, Serpent in the wall,
Oh,
Serpent
mistake
in the
by Black
wall,
Seventh.
and now Bacons has gained
And here
huge
comes Bacon.
time. They only have to work together for about 4 or 5 laps here until their tires are going to completely wear off, and they have to pit. So looks like they might try to slipstream together here at least to get away from this pack. Look at everyone improving their lap times. Hazard on double green sectors. Is this going to be a fastest lap? It's very prestigious to get a fastest
Maybe.
lap here. He keeps it low. Is it going to be enough? Nah,
Nope.
it's not. Sassy still keeps that fastest lap. That
Yeah, yeah, Sassi did actually a really good lap right away on lap 2. I don't think we're going to get it improved because it won softs and with multiple slipstreams.
yep.
So any driver who wants to beat that fastest lap is going to need a lot of luck.
The only driver who has mega slipstream right now is Bacon's because he has catched Serpent by 6 tenths already after that mistake. Looks like Serpent will have to get a move on now because he has to pitch soon anyway, and Bakins is on the same strategy as him. I think these guys should try to talk together and work things out.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Serpent in.
Blazed and Mochi. Ooh.
And he
Oh,
wall
into the
rides
wall.
it. Did he gain time by
Let's see
doing
if.
that? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so, actually.
Now he
Let's
needs
see, is
to
PT. It is gonna be clean. And also, crucially, which tires is he gonna go to? Really slow pits and really conservative. He goes back to the hard
hards.
runners.
Hards again. I think he's really going for that long run speed. He's gonna rejoin behind Milo, it seems like. Way behind
Yeah, and
Milo.
he's gonna have slipstream. He's gonna have slipstream, crucially.
Or is
Really
he?
good pit exit, drifting all the way. Yes, he is. Look at him.
Wow.
Perfect
That
timing
is
for him.
great. That is great.
Bacon's Bacon's doesn't respond. Bacon's doesn't respond. He's gonna stay out. So if it's, I think he wants to stretch to lap 30 to do
Yep.
just 3 stops in the race.
That
Is
would
it
be
gonna work
quite
out?
insane.
Let's see.
Now, if he does that, that means that if the soft runners
But look at
continuously.
Hazard. Look at Hazard. 5 seconds on Bacon. He has already made up most of the pit time.
Wow, that is insane.
He's,
I think Bacon's.
he's on the back of Mochi and Blazed. And he can Hazard. Great strategy for him. He went late with the mediums and now he's cooking with the softs.
So does this mean every time Bacon stays out this long, that Bacon's will lose a
Look at the
complete?
gain, 3.4 seconds in just one
Yes.
corner.
So does this mean that
He's absolutely flying.
Does that mean that Bacon's lose this much time every time he doesn't go on mediums or softs? If he goes on hards, this is how much time he loses. I think he needs to realize the strategy might not work out for him because
Yeah. Oh, was it in the wall? And here comes Kassen behind. Kassen is on arts. He's also doing a really good job at the moment.
absolutely look at all these guys really running great speed around
We
here.
have we have a team radio
Oh,
from Bacons which says LOL.
oh no, I think he's realized his strategy is terrible and he's still not gonna come in. Unbelievable stubbornness and heroism or heroicness from Bacon's.
He needs a
Look at
caution.
look at that in one corner. In one corner, he's lost a second. He definitely needs a competition caution now.
Yeah. Ooh, Mochi crashes into turn 4. Black Serpent now has gained 3 seconds of this lap on Bacons. So he's also really fast on this hard run on hard
Ayo,
tires.
Italian
Yo.
dialect. Anyway,
Yes. Hazard leads the race as Bacons goes into the pit lane. Lap 30.
and
So
has
he's
it immediately
definitely
in the
doing a
wall.
free stop.
So while these guys are doing three stops, I think anyone else is going to do five stops this race. It looks like, judging by
Oh,
how
misses the pit.
what?
Misses the pit box. He
Oh
missed the pit box.
no! Let's see where he rejoins. I
Crucial
think
loss for him.
he's going to rejoin behind Franster. It seems like almost. Or no,
Let's
it's
see now.
no.
Frank is really far out, so he's gonna be alone.
He's going to be alone.
Oh, looks like Mochi is waiting for Bacons. Mochi
What?
is waiting for Bacons. Strategy in
He
the
said.
Ferran Eric Motorsport as Mochi goes into the
Oh,
pit lane now, actually. And he
look at
crashes
the
into the pit lane.
look at the chat. The team radio, the team code for Bacon was saying MODHI. Modi now.
Modi now. Oh, Zero in the pits.
Oh,
Blaze in the
what?
pits. They're
The
both into
soft
the pit
runners.
lane. Really slow stop for Zero. So he goes behind Blaze. What is
That
happening with these strategies? Let's look at the Black Sabbath. 10 seconds is the gap to Hazard. I think he has one less stop to do compared to him. We're gonna find out later as the race plays out. He pitted on lap 25. So he is essentially doing a fourth stop. Black Serpent, don't you think?
Yep, I think so. And I think Hazard's trying to maybe get on national. He's on the soft. Never mind. He's gonna do the five stop as well. So it looks like everyone who chooses the softs basically guarantees a five stop race, and everyone who chooses mediums or hards will get at least four stops, at least three stops. and not go 5 stops in this race because
Oh,
staying
the
out.
difficulties for Black Sabbath is stuck in the slipstream of Geo. He is
Oh
still
wait,
gaining,
wait,
but
Mochi's out.
less than before.
Mo
Oh, Mochi's out.
Mochi's out.
Oh no. Crucial for Bacon, so I think he needed a slipstream.
Yeah, I
Bacon
don't
is
think.
gaining at the moment, not a lot on Hazard. He's 18
But
seconds
wait,
behind. He's
when did
gaining on
Bacon's
Black Sabbath
when did Bacon's
too.
overtake Milo? I did not see that one. I think they're working together now, I guess, because Milo was in the slipstream earlier.
Yeah, Black Serpent is passing now Geo. He needs to get away from him so he can get some clean air and work this new art. Tyson Hazard in the pits. The
Has it
leader
in
of
the
the
pits?
race.
So let's see here. He spent 20
Lap
laps.
26.
He spent about 20 laps on the mediums. He spent about 15, 16 laps on these tires. So looks like he might go back to the mediums or will he go on the hards? He goes back to the softs actually. I was expecting that.
So double softs for Hazard. He went medium soft softs. Let
Maybe
me
he's
write
going
that
for
down.
the grip at the end of the race, so that when he goes to the mediums at the
Yeah.
end, he
Oh, it
won't
taps
struggle.
the wall
Yeah,
at
he
the
taps the
exit.
wall, but
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
be
eighth. That's not bad. That's actually really not bad.
yeah.
That's the
Black Sabbath
best.
now he is gaining on Carson just a bit, but I think he has one less stop to do compared to Carson.
That Carson is still on one stop. He's on the hard tires. He'll go on until about lap 45, lap 40, I'm assuming. And along with him will be Hyperboss and Sussy Imposter. I'm pretty sure they pit all near the same time as
Yeah,
their.
indeed, there's Brody James in the pits, so
Yep.
he gets rid of his soft tires.
I think we're hitting the soft tires, the end of it now. And I think the hard runners are looking at this as well
Carson in the
because they
wall.
should stop soon as well. Yeah,
Let's
Carson
look at
has
Black
lost some
Sabbath.
time.
He's not gaining now, but Bacons is gaining on everyone. 12 seconds is the gap to
Oh, what?
Hyperboss, and the gap to Black Sabbath is 8 seconds.
Where is Milo in all this? He was just working with him. Looks like Bacons has ditched all of them. He's now working with Hazard, who I just pit not too long ago.
Brody James crashes in the pit lane, so he's gonna lose a bit of time. Black Sabbath gains half a second on this lap on Hyperboss. Bacon gains 1 second. This is a really tight race.
Yep. And
But look at he's
what the hell?
already out the back on Bacon's.
Nah, Hazard has a ton of more grip than Bacons. There's a 10 lap pit difference between the both of them, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And now Bacon's is gonna have a bit of slipstream from the fast passing Hazard. Let's see if this is gonna help him or compromise him. Of course, in the corners with the dirty air, looks like he is not making a huge gain from him.
I think
He's
as long
10.3
as
seconds.
it depends on how much Bacons can stay with Hazard, because that means he's going to gain more time because he's 10 laps shorter than him. So if he still tends to stay with Hazard here, he can gain a lot of time and may not have to struggle as much in his next pit stop as he did in this one.
Black Sabbath has caught up to Sassy Imposter. And Sassy goes in. So Black
Wait,
Sabbath
he
is
doesn't?
not gonna have any slipstream from him. So
So
he was on the arts. He was on the arts. So really small
yeah. Oh, he's in the wall as well.
bit for him. Carson is in. Carson is in too.
So looks
So
like the
Hyper
hard tires
stays
are
out.
dying now. Hyper's the only one who stayed out. Looks like he has to pit in very soon. Let's see. When did we join? Sassy's way back. So is Carson.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Carson has a huge lead on
Let's
Sussy.
look how much Azad gained with this undercut. He looks like he has gained 15 seconds with
15
this undercut, but
seconds.
he has one more stop to do. Surely, as Gio goes in,
Gio in.
he was just ahead of Bacons. because he's now 3 seconds on the back of. Uh, Actually, no, he's still 6 seconds on the back of Black Serpent, who is now being caught up from Hazard.
I think this is a huge sign that Bacon's strategy won't work because it's
Hyperboss
for
stays out. Hyperboss
let's
stays out.
let's look at it this way. Bacon's is on this strategy where he's going to go on the hards all the time, but it's currently lap 43. So if he does this three more times, that means he'll be on lap 20, above lap 20. So technically he'll still be about 7 seconds behind the leader if this continues. So he has to gain time somehow.
Yeah, yeah. And that I think that's the same for Black Serpent. He needs to go arts too, but he's gonna have
Yeah,
shorter stints, so he's gonna have more grip compared to Bacon's, but
maybe maybe
he
he
needs to gain
risks
more
it.
time than that.
He risks it
Hazard,
and
go
goes to the
through on
mediums.
Black Serpent.
Yeah, I think Hazard's coming back to this race now. He is on the softs. His tires will die around 5 laps or 10 laps from now. So that's going to be the key pit window strategy for him. He pit on lap 35, lap 36 actually. So he'll have to pit in 5 laps or so.
Yeah. Bacon's
Oh, hyper
still
in.
gaining. Oh, Hyperine finally. Lap 45. Let me write that down.
Let's see how
So
the undercut works.
Hyperboss.
I think I'm
So
really
he has
keen.
5 lap fresher tires compared to Sassy and Carson.
Let's see where he rejoins first. Oh,
So
he misses his
let's
pit
see
boss by a long
how much
shot.
time.
He misses his pit boss by a very long shot.
Oh no.
He's already
Oh,
overtaken by Carsten. That might have not happened if he didn't miss
he
his
can
stop.
Sassy. Yeah, huge loss for him.
He's gonna be
As now
behind.
Hazard leads by 1.7 seconds. Bacons is 2 seconds behind Black Serpent.
Yeah, he's gaining
So I
time
don't think
now.
the strategy from Black Serpent is gonna work. But he's gonna pit in just 3 laps if he continues to pit every 25 laps.
In
So we're
my
gonna see if
yeah,
that is gonna work out.
in my opinion, Black Serpent and Bacon need to do at least one medium stint to make things sort of work out because they're not gonna gain time on
Yeah, but
these
they can't.
hards. Yeah,
They can't.
they're kind
They
of
have
gonna.
committed to this strategy at this point. It's because he's in the slipstream now of Black Serpent.
You also have to remember, by the end of this race,
Actually, never mind. I'm
the
wrong.
other drivers, apart from Black Serpent and Bacon's, will be a stop ahead or a stop behind. So they have to gain time. So
Yeah.
Bacon's and Serpent just need to run perfect laps at the moment. They can gain as much time as they want to. And basically they have to be inhuman to win this race now.
So I'm gonna just do a summary of the strategies. Black Sabbath pitted the last time on lap 25. He went from arts to arts. Bacon's pitted on lap 30, going arts to arts. Azad is the only one doing who has been on mediums this race from the leading group, of course. We have some drivers now on mediums, especially Hyperboss, who went to mediums. He went medium soft softs, and he pitted the last time at lap 36. So I think he's gonna be pitting in around 4 or 5 laps to go to maybe another set of mediums. I think that is cool. Actually, he's in now.
Oh,
Azad
what?
is in the pit lane.
He should have waited about two
Really
more laps. He should
early,
have waited about two more laps. Is he?
early call.
So
Lap
wait.
50, 49. Pit
This switches
for.
things up. This is his third stop. If he has to stop at least two more times to make something out of this race. So is
Softs.
he?
He went to
What?
softs. He went to softs again. So 13 laps. 13 laps stint for Hazard. I'm not sure what he's doing, but we're gonna find
He's
out
gonna
if
rejoin
it
with
is gonna work.
Hyperboss.
And he
He's
goes,
gonna.
yeah, crucially in the slipstream. Yes, lots of grip. Black Sabbath is in lap 50,
Is
so
he?
he's doing another 25 lap
Is Hazard going for the
stint for
fastest
him.
lap? Is he going to try to
Yeah,
win the
surely.
race with the fastest lap? Is that what he's trying to do? He's really tryharding
Yeah, surely.
if he's doing that.
Oh, he has a
Oh,
good
everyone's
chance here.
in.
Two
Everyone's
slipstreams.
zero misses to stop again.
Oh no.
He's
Okay,
going
Black
to lose
Sabbath
even more
goes
time.
again to Arts. Oh, Hazard is already passing the guys, so I don't think he's gonna have the fastest lap. But I think he has his mind on winning the race at the moment.
He is on a green first sector, but he has a red second sector. He needs a great sector 3 to
Also,
get this
look
fastest
at
lap now.
Carson. Look at Carson. In 10 laps, he's already at the back of Bacon's, 2.3 seconds behind. He went with Sassy, softs, hard, arts. He has stopped Sassy, so Sassy is like in a bit of pace compared to Carson at the
So
moment.
I assume Carson has to pit on lap 65, I guess, or lap 70.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
So
even less. Let's see. If he beated lap 40, he can do. He needs to
8
do
more
80
laps.
laps. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be another 3 stints for him, and it's gonna be pitting. I think maybe lap 60, 67 maybe.
So everyone's on the trajectory for 5 stops this race. Bacon's is the only one trying to
Here
make
comes
it to
Carson on Bacons.
3.
Here comes Carson on Bacons.
Yeah, he's in the slip now. He's gonna struggle. Bacon's is really gonna struggle.
Hazard, look at Hazard. He's already past Sassy.
Yeah,
Hazard is cooking this strategy.
he went on the mediums. I thought he was gonna stay on the mediums till the end of the race, but no. Instead, he's going on the softs. He's really found his groove around this racetrack.
Yeah, indeed. Carson is now within a second of Code Bacon's coming out of turn 5. Sorry, out of turn 2. And Hyper is also gone past Sassy. Let's look at the tires from Hyper. He's on mediums. As Sassy goes in at
Oh
lap
boy.
54. Wait,
So looks like
he was on arts. He did 14 laps on the
what?
arts.
Did he think that he was gonna lose too much time? That's a really bad call because he would have gained all that time back in about a lap from now. That's really bizarre.
Yeah, I think he is out of the battle for the leader, we'll say at this point.
He's on the medium tires as
Black
well.
Sabbath is not gaining much. He's not gaining any time compared to any of these guys I had, but he's gonna have way less stops compared to everyone else.
Brody James in as well.
So we're gonna find out later. Look at Hazard. He's in the slipstream of Carson and Bacons.
The
Carson
soft
is trying to get
tires.
past Bacons now, and he does. Carson in the lead.
The soft tires are really key right now. If Hazard keeps this up, I think he still needs to do at least one more medium stint. And then try to take the hards after that, maybe, or maybe just go medium, medium. Either way, this is a really exciting race from Hazard. This is a really
Look
interesting
at
race
Hazard.
strategy has worked out. He's gonna go to the lead maybe now. I think
Yeah.
Bacon's dropped way far back. Here comes Hazard. 4 soft tires
What a
go
move.
into the lead. And he's already gained 2 tenths. Unbelievable.
What a
Oh,
crazy strategy.
what?
He's
He's
going to
going.
the apron.
He's
He's
gonna
getting
take
the
Brody's
slipstream from
slipstream.
Brody James.
Maybe he was actually going for the fastest lap, but maybe he's found himself in the best strategy ever at Nagoya. He's gonna go wide though a bit, but it's still okay. He still gained about 8 tenths on Karsten.
Bacons needs to hang on. He's 2.3 seconds behind Hazard now. He's gonna be attacked by Hyperbots fairly soon. Black Sabbath, I think, did a mistake. He has lost 1 second compared to Hazard at the exit of turn 4, but maybe just hard versus soft tires.
Bacon's
He
in.
needs to gain on Bacons, crucially. Ooh, really
He
early call
trusts
for
he
Bacons.
trusts the
He
commentators
did
to pit
20,
2 laps early.
yeah, he did 28 laps on these hard tires, so he's gonna do. I think he may be. I think he's not gonna be going to arts. I think he changed his mind. Let's see.
He's looking at Hazard's
Has he
times right
changed
now.
his
Hit
mind? Yes,
mediums.
he did.
The
Mediums.
best,
He
as I
changed his
said,
mind.
the best compromise is just gonna work out for Bacon's now. And Hazard still, oh my God, he's gained 2.6 on Carsten. This man is on the run right now with this race. He is not
I
stopping.
think. I think Black Serpent needs to change his strategy too.
Yeah, he's really lost some
It's not
time
gonna
out
work
here.
out here on. Yeah, it's not. Is this stint is not working out for him. He's
What a
not gaining any
promising,
time.
what a promising start for Black Serpent. Looks like it's going down the drain for a bit right now. He has to still pit, and he's still 19 seconds behind the lead from Hazard. I think he's
I think
gonna.
at this point he needs to stay out and wait for another pit for any of the leading guys because he pitted lap 50. Hazard pitted lap 49 and Katzen pitted at lap 40. So
Bacon's
they're really close on tire at the moment.
Bacon's two green sectors. Is this going to be fastest lap? He's a bit wide for the last turn. He might have hit the wall at the end there. Is it going to be the fastest lap? No, it
Good slip.
isn't. But
Uh,
good slip.
Shame.
I think Hazard has to pit now. Oh, Hazard's in. Hazard's in. As I say, he has
As
to
a
pit
team,
now. He's going to rejoin around Bacon's maybe. That's going to be interesting.
12 laps. 12 laps on the softs.
Come on, Hazard. Please go on the mediums. If he goes
Surely he's gonna go to
25,
mediums.
25 laps on the
He's gonna
mediums,
respond to Bacon. Arts! Arts! He
Hearts.
goes to Arts.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good because
Opposite. Yeah, opposite strategy compared to Bacon's here.
hey,
And
what
here
if he
comes
go?
Bacon's. Here comes Bacon's.
Whoa!
What an undercut for Bacon's.
Helio Castro Neves is suddenly back in this race, folks. Bacon's right with the current net race leader, Hazard.
Let's look
And
at Black Serpent. He has gained 7 seconds on Bacon's and 8 on Hazard. He has one less stop to do compared to them. He needs to hang on at this point of the race.
by the way, Hazard still has done 4 stops already, but he is 12 seconds behind the leaders. It is remarkable how much time this man has gained. He has about he's about 1 stop ahead of everyone. So he needs to go on these hard tires, really find his groove again because it's quite the change to go on the soft to hards and the wets around here. So he's that's going to be interesting. He goes
Uh,
wide right there.
and Hyperboss is on his 18th lap of mediums as he goes into the wall. I think he needs to beat this lap. He
Yeah.
needs to beat this lap and he doesn't.
Oh
He stays
no.
out.
But
He's
he
gonna do
is.
19 laps on these mediums. He's
That's.
absolutely dying on the wear right now, and Black Sabbath is not gaining much. Because he's gaining some time too, but they're not gaining that much compared to him. So he's doing still a good job
I think
on these really,
Bacon's.
really old mediums.
The pack Bacon's is leading. He has to work with these guys around here. I think Hazard's going to help him work around it. So they might gain some time later on this run. They are already getting time. They just gained 5 tenths these last couple of laps. They're getting a lot more now. I think
Hyperin,
Hyper's in the wall again.
Hyperin,
Yeah, he lost 5 tenths that lap.
he did 20 laps on the mediums.
Yeah, that looks like the ceiling for the mediums right there. 20 laps, and after
Yeah,
that, it's nada.
let's see which tires is he gonna go to.
Anticipation, the Max GP car. I'm not even sure if Mac owns this team or not. But Hyper comes in the pit lane. He's gonna choose
Softs,
mediums. Oh
softs.
wait,
He goes
no,
to softs.
softs.
He goes to softs.
What is he thinking? Is he
What
gonna go on the? Okay, let's think
he
about
wants
this.
to gain. He wants to gain the time that he lost. Bacon's is faking a pit entry from Hazard. This is a really close group also with Sassy Imposter in this train. Black
Serpent
Serpent
losing
is
so
3
much time.
seconds clear of these guys. And
He's
Black
lost so much
Serpent
time.
needs to stay out 10 laps. Again, I think he needs to stay out at lap 75 if he wants to do something in this race.
And by the way, Hyper, if he is on the softs, he's gonna go to lap 80. That means for the last 40 laps, let's see how many stops he has. He has 3 stops, so he can go mediums to mediums for those last 40 laps. It may work out, it may not.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the back of the pack at the moment. We have from P9 to P13, everyone is in the lap territory.
Oh, Hyper
Brody
double
James is,
Hyper on a quickie here, but he has no slip.
yeah, he goes really wide into the wall on Ford. Let's see how much time he's gonna gain on this lap. He starts with 13.1 seconds on Black Serpent, which
Oh, by the
is
way,
11 seconds on Bacon.
Bacon just closing on Serpent. He's almost in the slipstream now. He is pretty much in the slipstream now, I think. But he's with Hazard. So let's see who will really take the lead. Hazard, by the way, on his first stint from that tree,
Sass is in. Sass is in.
yep, Hazard has to go really long with these hard tires. So does Bacon's. They're basically back on the same strategy now that I think about it. So these two have to work together.
Hyper gains 2 seconds on Black Serpent on this lap.
Yep. And look at the lead Serpent's gonna lose here because they're now 7 tenths away from him.
Also, Hazard is on Art, and he has gained on
Yep.
Bacons. What a
Yeah,
race by Hazard.
I think he's gonna go on the hard till the end now. That's sort of been his thing to go uh double stops on his double stints on his tires. So I think he's pretty much on the same
Yeah, I
strategy as
think he can.
Bacon's. So
And we have a freeway battle for the leader race at the moment. Black Serpent wants that clean air as much as he can, but here comes Bacons and Hazard.
they take the lead already. 1-2 for Bacon's and Hazard.
50 laps to go. Blaze is in from P5.
That's okay, let's see what I think Blaze has been a bit of a dark horse. We haven't mentioned him at all this race. We only know that he's in the same pack as Zero Denial. So he's gonna go on the mediums, I think. Yep, he will go on the mediums. So that will get him to lap 95. After that, he can go. No, that'll get him to lap 90. Sorry. So he has to go on the hards afterwards if he has to not make two more stops this race.
Yeah. So Seb Carson is still on track on the arts, which he put on lap 40. So he's in on 32 on
Oh my
arts.
God, Carsten is really tryharding now. But by the way, Hyper,
Unless,
shout, look at Hyper. He's gained 6.6. He's now 6.6 behind Bacon's, but remember Hyper pit like what 10 laps ago on these softs? 12, 10 laps ago. So it looks like he might be getting a lot here. We just don't really see it. But I think by the end of his stint, he'll be right there with Bacon's.
yeah,
As
Black Serpent has fallen out of slipstream compared to Bacons and Azad. I think he needs to think about changing his strategy. But he's gonna pit if he wants to stick to his 25 lap stints. He will pit. If he thinks he can win with that, I think he should stick with it. And he's gonna pit in 2 laps anyway.
oh my God, okay.
OG.
I think we should do a
So let's
driver.
see.
We should do a driver interview next lap. I might hop in the VC they're in if they are in the VC. I'll just quickly check.
Okay.
They aren't. I'm pretty sure. Yep, they
No,
aren't.
they
Never
aren't.
mind.
Okay.
But but
So
this is kind of interesting here. Serpent and
lap
Bacon's.
75.
Yeah, Serpent and Bacon's
Question: is
aren't.
Black Sabbath gonna?
Yeah, I think we should. That's a more important question. Should Black Serpent pit now, or should he just try to go with it and just try to survive out there? Looks like Hyper's already caught up to him. It might be on like 80.
Oh, he stays out. No, never mind. He's in.
Oh,
He's in.
he's in. Yep. And I think he's gonna go on the mediums, or maybe he's gonna go to soft
No,
hards.
he needs to. He needs to stick to his strategy. He needs to go arts.
But
That's
if
his
he
only chance to
does,
win this race.
but if he does, he has to pit again, unless he goes 50 laps with these tires, which is insane.
Yeah, but if he goes to mediums, he needs to pit one more time.
Yeah, but
That's the thing. Let's
you have to
see.
remember he was in this lead
Arts.
pack.
He goes arts. He
Hards.
goes arts.
So wait, is he gonna go on the softs at the end of this race? If you think about it, he has
Let
that
me.
strategy open to
Uh,
him.
he's gonna be pitting at lap 100. So I think he needs to go mediums at the end of the race. Bacons is in. He
Bacon
responds
is
to
in.
Black Serpent. He did 21, actually 19 lap stint. He pits at lap 76.
He pit a lap early. I think
And
the mediums really fall off
he
about
goes to
lap
arts. He
19.
goes to arts.
Yeah, they're going on the same strategy. To the end. No, sir, no. 43 laps on the hard tires. Is it going to work
And
out? Is it
Ivory
not?
Boss is gaining on Hazard.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of time. I told you about that. Let's see if he's going to gain enough
But
time. He's kind of hit a standpoint, a stalemate here because he's
oh,
2.9 back.
Black Serpent undercuts Bacons. He has gained
What?
3 seconds on
What?
one lap.
What? How the hell? Is does
Hell
Bacon's?
no, what
No, no,
the
no, 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 no.
hell?
Bacon, yeah, technically it did, but they were both in the same lead pack. They can still work together. Zero Denial's right behind him, though. Is Zero Denial an underhorse pick for this race? Because he's right there with the current net race leader. When did Zero pair? I
Yeah,
don't even remember that.
yeah, I don't remember too.
He must have pitted with Blaze, and Blaze pair around lap 65, I think.
Oh, but the next segment is gaining a lot of time on Hazard. I think
I,
Hazard. Let's see. Hazard pitted lap 61. He's on arts, so he needs to stay out some time more.
has to stay at 6 more laps here. That's gonna be a huge struggle.
Yeah, if he stretches out his tires, he can do just one more stop.
But I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he's in the wall as well. I don't think he's gonna
He can
because that's not his style right now.
he can pit it up 90. He can
Yeah,
pit it
but
up 90.
by that time Hyper will have overtaken him, no? And Hyper is still. I think Hyper has only one stop to
I
go.
mean, we don't know.
I mean, Hyper's on the softs. Okay, let's think about this. Is on the softs. He pitted lap 65 or so. I think that's where we'll round it about. So
Hazard pitted up 61.
yeah, I think Hyper needs to pit now. He's losing time a bit, or actually he is getting time still, but he's losing time with the cars back. So he has to think about the cars back as well.
Oh, he's pit. I think Hazard is pitting lap 90. Cassidy is in,
That's what 30,
but I think
37 laps.
he's out of contention.
He's did 37 laps on those tires. Maybe it'll work out for him if he goes with the hards again to the
Yeah,
end.
I lost count actually. Oh, he misses the pit box.
Yeah, it's his fourth stop of the
Oops.
day. So I think Hazard's the only one, or one of the few, who might do a 5 stop this race.
Also, look at Sassy. He has gone past Bacons.
Wait, what is going on? Sussy is right there. Looks like Bacon's strategy was not that good after all. Let's see. Uh, because
Yeah.
he still has to pit one more time. He has to gain about 17 seconds this run. He has to go up there with Hyper has to pit still. We have to keep that in mind. Blazed actually is in third. That's surprising. He's on the mediums. I think he pit with zero. They seem to be on the same sort of strategy. So I think Blaze has to pit in about 3 laps, 2 laps. So this race can open up for Bacon, but he has to have a really nice last stint in this race, and he's probably going to do it on the mediums.
Yeah. So, Hazard, I think he's doing just one more stop. So, Black Serpent, I think he also has one more stop. So, he has to gain 15 seconds somehow on Hazard. I'm not sure how he's going to do that.
This is really interesting to see. He is currently 6 tenths, 5 tenths behind Black Serpent. Serpent's fighting right now with Blaze, actually. So maybe this is a cue for Blaze to come in right now.
Yeah, but Black Serpent is not gaining that much time. I'm not sure if it's Hazard going really quick or is Black Serpent struggling a bit at this current stage of the race. As Sass Imposter goes in, so I think he's doing like soft to mediums. Yes, he is. So he goes to softs. So Hazard is going to cross the line to start the 85th laps of this Nagoya 125.
We have, by calculations, 35 laps to go. In 5 laps, drivers will start locking in their final stops of this race. Let's see what will happen from then on.
Oh, Black Serpent and Bacons have a lot of lap traffic at the moment. So they're struggling a bit with that.
I think that's Mr. Fran, as well as Brody
And Brody
James.
James. Hyper is in. Hyper is in from
Oh,
P2.
Brody does give way. Hyper's in finally. These softs lasted about 20 laps.
He lasted 23 laps on softs.
And he didn't even lose that
What a
much
mad
time
lad.
from what
He
from
goes
what I
to
see.
mediums. He goes to
Mediums.
mediums.
Oh, I could have gone the hards till the end, but it looks like he doesn't want to. That would have been a pretty risky strategy that could have put him in contention of,
Yeah, no, you cannot
yeah,
do that.
they can set
I
five
think
seconds.
he also needs to do medium softs. He could have stretched soft softs, but I think it was a bit risky. He needs to push like crazy at the moment. He's just ahead of Hazard. This is gonna be compromising Hazard. He has a lot of dirty air at the moment, but I think Sassi is gonna pull away soon with his fresher tires. Let's look at that as
How
Black
can I
Sabbath now
say
pulls
that,
into
but I
the.
can't talk about strategy? I said the N word in chat, and the address gets okay, whatever. Even like, oh
Anyway,
my God, Roblox, please fix your damn chat. Anyway, back to the race.
Anyway, Black Sabbath breaks the 9 lap fire. The 9 lap.
The nine
Sorry,
lap.
9 lap barrier. The race has been shorted, guys. Everyone is
Yeah.
home. Okay, now it's 8 seconds on Hazard. So he is now gaining a lot of time, but Hazard is gonna pitting in just. Yeah, Hazard is in. Hazard is in
What?
really quick, really early for
Whoa.
Hazard.
He's gonna go on the hards maybe till the end if he can stretch it
Yeah, he
that
surely
much.
needs to go to the end. Or
Or
either
really?
softs, or he needs to go to the end with arts. Let's see. I think they're very much on par. He just needs to decide one. He goes softs. He's
Oh,
gonna do
wait,
two
what?
softs.
Softs.
He's gonna push like crazy.
He
He's gonna
has
be
to.
pushing like
He
crazy
has to
towards the end
push
of the
like
race.
Michael Schumacher in Austria in that one fateful race where he had to do 3 stops. Except Hazard has had to do 5 stops this race.
So he needs to do 32 laps on two softs. So he needs 16 laps each. So we are expecting Hazard to beat at
Crucially,
lap to 104.
crucially, he's on
Black
18.
Serpent,
He's 18.5 behind only. So if he can gain 18.5 this stint, it basically confirms he's a still in contention for the lead here at the end of this race.
yeah. And Black Serpent and Bacons are gonna stay out, I think, at 3 lap 100. That's what they need to do. So as of now, he has to
Hazard's only 10.
close a 10-second gap
He's 10 seconds
in
behind.
10 laps. Yeah, he needs to close that gap in 10 laps. That's what he needs to do to win this race.
And he's already in the 9 second place here. So if he can, he's already gained
Yeah, look at
four
the gain.
tenths. Oh my, let's go on board with him till about
9.5.
when we see Bacon's pit. He's in the slipstream of zero denial on who's on hyperbus. I think oh no, he's a bit wide though. He's gonna go in the
Oh,
walls.
Hazard crashed it.
But he's still
8.7.
8.7. He's still gaining that
Oh,
first
zero's in.
sector.
Let's
Zero is
see.
in as well.
That's where he gains in the corners. 8.1 seconds. He's
He's a bit
flying.
wide, but he is definitely in contention to still win this race. Hyper is right in front of him, giving the best slipstream in the world right now.
Oh,
Milo,
Beckles is in. I think Beckles is gonna beat this lap.
what?
Let's see.
No, he's gonna
No,
stay
they
out.
don't. And oh, it was for Gio actually. Sorry. He said Pete. I think he was talking to Black Sabbath and maybe trying to go to the arts to the end of the race, but apparently they aren't. There's
Hazard's
no.
Hazard's in the
Hazard
6.6
is on the
range.
back of Hyper and Blaze.
He
And look
is
at Carson actually. Look at
flying.
Carson. He's
Carson,
2.3 seconds behind the Black Sabbath. He's on softs and
he
he
has to
can
pit
battle for
again.
the win.
He's basically
He's
on the
not
same
out of the contention.
He's basically on the same strategy with Bacon's Serpent. If he's gonna stay out until lap 100, I think he will. So he has to go on the mediums along with them, or will he go on the hards? Because it seems like the hards overtake the mediums by about lap 17.
Yeah.
So I think
Look at us at 5 seconds. 5 seconds is the gap to Code Bacons.
he
And
is really
Carson
flying.
is in the slipstream.
Oh, look at
Carson
that!
is in the slipstream of Black
And
Serpent.
Hyper is just behind Carson. Look, he's 2 seconds back. If he can just gain a bit more, he's right in his slipstream.
Yeah, everyone is gaining at this point of the race. So all the different strategy, everyone going different on each other. But now everyone is closing in on each other. This is crazy racing.
And remember, Hazard still has to do one more stop, and I think Hyper's gonna stay out till the end maybe, because he is on the hards. Oh no, he's on the mediums. Hyper has to do 6
Everyone needs to
stops.
pit. Everyone has to pit at this point of the race. So this is a direct battle for the win.
Meanwhile, in all of this, everyone's gonna do 5 stops in this race except Bacons and Serpent, who have only had to do one more stop, and that'll only put them on 4 stops this race. So let's see if that extra stop is gonna hurt anyone.
And here
This
comes Hazard on the cuts and he's gonna take P3. Into turn 1.
Look at
So
Hyper.
I
He's
think,
losing time, but
so let's have a quick summary. Carson pitted, I think, around 10 laps ago, so he's gonna be going to mediums.
yep.
And also, Hyper is gonna be going to the softs later in the race because he's on medium, so he's gonna need to stretch out a bit on his tires unless he wants to go another medium and have a direct battle with all the other guys here. And because he's pulling away from Black Serpent, they're on the same strategy. Black Serpent is now 1.1 seconds, but here comes his teammate Hazard. He pulls the move on Black Serpent and goes into P2.
To Roselia Blue Aguilas right now in this race. They're
Boy,
going
because
all down to the apron.
he's
He's gonna
breaking,
fake pit.
he's breaking the toe. Carson is losing. Carson is in. He's gonna undercut everyone.
Hazard's in
Oh,
second.
he's gonna crush it.
Hazard's in second. He's fighting for the lead. Bacon's gonna lose it. Hazard is back in the lead. He gained 10 seconds in 10 laps.
In 8 laps, and now
In
he has
8
2 laps to
laps.
pull away. He has 2 laps before everyone else pulls away, and he actually can revert to the strategy that all these drivers have. If he manages to pull a gap, he can go to mediums and easily make it to the end of the race, as Carson has pitted for arts. So he's gonna do 22 laps on arts because I think he wants to bring this home and have a safe end of this race. We're
And
gonna also have a look on
he's gonna have more
Carson.
grip. He's gonna have more grip with the hards. So remember that. Long
Yeah,
run is really important
yeah.
around here. But
He
Bacon,
goes all in and he's gonna try something different. The gap now is 21 seconds to Hazard. Let's keep an eye on that, as we have now 99 laps. So I think on the next lap, everyone is gonna pit.
let's see here if anyone's gonna undercut as well. We have to keep that in mind.
No one
Hypers,
does. No one does.
yeah, everyone doesn't want to play it safe anymore or try to risk
Hazard
anything.
crashes out of turn 4. Carson is gaining us just a bit of
Hyper,
time,
Hyper. They're still in the
but he's
slipstream
gonna
of
be consistent.
of Hazard. Carsten's
Oh wow.
20 seconds back. This is disastrous. But I
Yeah, but
think does
yeah,
Hazard.
we're gonna see at the end of the race if he manages to stay with the group, he can battle for the win.
So let's see if Carson goes to the end on these tires.
Here
He
we
has
go,
to,
lap 100. Bacon is in. Bacon is in. Black Stampede follows Bacon into the pit, and they're surely going to the mediums towards the end of the race.
and remember Hazard has
Hyperboss is gonna follow us, and they're gonna be going to softs. I think they're gonna save just a bit of some laps more, but they're gonna have the softer compounds towards the end of the race. This is crucial.
and Hazard has to pit again. He'll also be on the soft compounds, but he'll be about what? I think 18 seconds
Black
back.
Stampede goes to softs.
What?
Bacon goes to mediums. Black Stampede
What?
goes to softs.
What is he
Different
thinking?
course. And Carson is coming on them. Actually, Carson is ahead of Bacons. Yes, undercutted Bacons. And he's gonna have fresh art towards the end of the race.
And look at Zero.
What a race we're seeing.
What is going on? The strategy is all over the place.
Wow. And look at the gap that Carson put. He's actually on par with Hazard at the moment if he pits. 19 seconds is the gap to Hazard. I think Hazard and Hyperboss need to pit. They gotta pit
Anyway,
at this. On this lap, they're gonna pit. We have 18 laps left of this race.
I
They're
think,
surely gonna pit on this lap.
yeah, I think Black Supper took
Look
a
at
soft.
Carson. 18 seconds. He's putting away. Mistake for Black Sabbath means he loses the slipstream of Code Bacons. But he's gonna have it because Hazard and Hyper are gonna pit on this lap surely. They don't pit!
What?
They stay out. They'll stay out. What a choke. I think that this is gonna be a race over for them. Unless they want a fresher tires towards the end of the race, but it makes no sense.
Come on,
Carson is
guys,
17
pit.
seconds on them.
They have to get what, like 4 seconds in about six? No, not even 4 seconds, like 7 seconds in
They
about
need to
10
beat now.
laps.
And Bacons pulls a move on Carson and he goes up to P4.
And what
So
is
he's gonna be
Zero
leading
doing?
this in 16 seconds. Is the gap to Hazard. Hazard is in. Hyperboss
Hazard's in,
stays
Hyper
out.
is out.
Hyperboss
Hyper,
gone. Absolutely gone for Hyper. He's gonna be down in P5 and he has no chance of winning this race. As Black
meanwhile,
Serpent is getting back on Bacons and Carson. Bacons is 15 seconds. He's gonna have 5 seconds on Hazard
he's
at the
gonna have
end
the
of
slip of
the
Zero.
pit lane.
He's going to have the slipstream of Zero as well to help him out here.
Yeah, Hazard is done for the race win. He's absolutely done. Yeah, look
Well,
at the gap. Look at the gap. Yes, absolutely done. Wrong
16
code for him, but
seconds.
he has fresher tires. He has
Wait,
fresher
no. Let,
tires
let's
compared to Black Sabbath.
let the thing fix itself out. Because I thought he was 18 seconds back at first, but then he was 10 seconds back.
Hyper
Let's
is
see
in.
the timer.
Hyper is in.
Has
So he has 5 seconds behind the Bacons, but he has 7 lap fresher soft tires. So it's not over for him, but he needs to push like crazy.
Oh no, but he has no slipstream. That's the crucial thing. He has slipstream all this time. But now that Hyper isn't has gonna late pit, it's gonna compromise him. But is Hyper right behind him? Are they gonna have slipstream at the end of this race?
Oh, Hyper is really, really far behind. I'm not sure what Hyper was thinking there, to be honest. As Carson has pulled out of,
No.
he's losing a bit of time. As Zir Denier is slowing down, so he's letting these guys go, I think. Unless he is on really, really old tires. I think he is. He's on softs. So,
And
yeah. Let's look at Hazard. 4.5 seconds is the gap currently to 0. So he is not gaining much. Actually, let me see. No, he's 4.5 on Bacons,
well,
actually.
Zero's on
As
20
we
lap
have
old
a lot
tires.
of their time as I look now.
Yeah, looks like three contenders right now in this race, unless
Oh, look at Hazard. 4.2 seconds. He
what?
is gaining. He has
He's gained so
slipstream from
much.
Fran. He has a slipstream from. He is now letting Hazard go.
He has slipstream from
3.9
Zero.
seconds.
Is it
He is
enough?
getting
Oh,
0.
it's in
He's
the
in the wall.
wall. Crucial time loss. He's still 3 pointed back.
Hyperboss is done for this race. I would say 6 seconds is the gap to Bacons now. Only Hazard has a chance. And of course, Black Serpent goes to the lead of the race.
Huge battle for the lead. Huge battle at the end of this race. Maybe if Hazard could get his laps in, he'll be on 16 all soft tires. Is that going to be enough grip at the end of this race? Because remember, Costa went safe. He has good grip on those tires. He's
Yeah.
going to come alive in about 2 laps from now, and then we'll see if he can really push those tires to the end. And Hazard's right behind him as well. Can they work together to get back to this lead group as Black Serpent and Bacons are exchanging the battle for the lead at 11 to go here?
Anyone can win this race as Black Sabbath and Bacons are mainly on they're on different tires but they beat it on the same lap. So Bacons is gonna have fresher tires towards the end of the
Carson's losing
race
time.
compared to Black Sabbath.
Carson's losing time, those 2 tenths. He's going backwards right now.
Yeah,
He has
and
to
here
gain
comes
all his
Hazard
time.
around the outside, pulls a green move on Carson,
I
and
think
he goes
Carson's
into
out.
P3. And now
Man,
looking at Bacons, 2.4 seconds behind him.
I think Hazard's way faster than Carson. Even if Carson went safe on those on that grip, he's really lost time out here. But look at Hazard, 2.1. He's already oh no, he's in the wall.
Oh,
2.1
he's
right
gaining
now.
so much time. Also, look at Typer. He's not out this race actually. He can get a podium on, of course, Carson and maybe even Black Sabbath at the end of the race if Black Sabbath falls out with his soft tires.
Let's see at the end of this race. Hazard's right there. Hazard's right there. 1.7. Is he gonna get
Yeah,
slipstream?
he's in the slip. He's in the slip. Hyper is pulling a move on Carson. Hyper is going really fast at the moment. 3.5 seconds is the gap to Black Sabbath. Hyper is really quick on these soft tires. He's the freshest out of everyone in the field.
Looks like Black Serpent's soft tire strategy will not work at the end. Bacon's is right there with him, and he's on a lot harder compound. So let's see if Bacon's can run away from at least Serpent right now. Serpent will lose time around this point of the race. Hazard, let's see if he can get this gap in. I think he's caught in a bit of a stalemate here. He's only going to gain a tenth or two. No, never mind. He's going to gain 2 tenths in that two corners. Now the
Water
next
run by
two.
Hazard, but also by Hyper. He's up to P4. He has passed Carson, and Carson is also clear of Carson. Carson is losing a bit of time now, so I think he's going to settle back to P5 as he has no chance of
Crucially,
battling for the win
crucially
unless something
hyper.
happens. But Hyper is
Yeah,
gaining 1.7 seconds to
one lap,
Hazard.
1 lap fresher soft tires. Is that gonna be the key to win this race? He has to run perfect laps right now. As the threesome for the lead begins, Hazard's only gonna fend off Bacon's. Serpent's still in
Look
the
side by
lead.
side on the backstretch between Hazard and Code Bacons. Bacons on the mediums. Look at how late goes into the corner Hazard and he gets the position and he's battling his teammate for the lead of the race, the Henry Carson 1-2 at the moment as we go. 7 laps to go.
And by this point, Hazard is gonna struggle, not even struggle on these tires. Just remember, he has 13? No, not even 13, 10 lap old tires. And Gio is gonna give him slip down this backstretch.
Yeah, indeed. And Hyperboss is now within 1 second of Black Serpent. He's well into this battle. What a last stint for Hyperboss.
And Geo pulls out all the way to the grass. He's trying to let these cars fight as Hyper is right there, 1.4 back. He has fresher tires, remember? He can really get back in this race now. Look at the lines he's
Yeah,
taking.
indeed.
So much
Hyperboss
better.
is putting a move on Black Serpent into turn 3.
And Hazard's pulled away by 5 tenths. If Hyper even gets within them, he has to do a lot of work to get back to Hazard right there. We have 5 laps to go this time by. Is 1.3 enough for Hazard to keep this race lead? I don't think Wiggins is going to get to him, but I think Hyper might. He's going to gain some time. He's going to lose some time though. These last 5 laps have to be crucial. Hazard has had perfect strategy all race long. He's been really great when he needs to be. But now, is it going to come to an end? Hyper is going to close in a second. No, he
Here comes
can't.
Hyper out of turn 4.
He can't. He lost time there. Oh
Whoa,
no.
Bacon's in the wall.
Come on,
4
Hyper.
laps to go.
He's gonna be. He's under second now. He has to gain what? I think
What a move.
2 tenths per lap. 2 tenths per
8
lap for
tenths.
Hyper.
8 tenths.
But Bacon's is right there with him.
He's
He's gonna
pushing like
hamper him a bit.
crazy.
Hazard
Black
is
Serpent took his
really
take out of turn 2. It's out of contention.
terrible for Black Serpent, but we still have 2 drivers here who can contend for the lead. Hyper's at 7 tenths. He's gonna be right there. 3 to
3
go.
laps to go.
Hyper on fresher tires by 1 or 2 laps. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be the key to winning this race? 5 tenths back. He's gained 2 tenths in one corner. He's
He's
gonna go a
gaining.
bit wide, but he's gonna be okay. Hazard's trying to cut the
Hazard
slipstream
going
off here.
low, trying to break the slipstream.
He has to gain about,
Black Serpent still in the slip, but
yeah, look,
he's losing so much time. 2 to
two
go on
laps
the
to
line.
go. Penultimate time around the Nagoya racetrack.
3 tenths. Look at Hazard trying to break the slipstream in every straight he can, but in the corners, yes. Look at the Hyper is
What a
going down the
time! What
low,
a
trying to
time!
get the position. Oh,
Side by
Hazard good exit
side!
there. Really good
Hazard's
exit
gonna
by
keep
Hazard.
it.
He goes down low.
He
We
has
got
to
one and a
overtake
half
now,
laps
Hyper.
left.
He has to
Into turn
overtake
3. A bit of
now.
a bump for Hazard there. Also, Bacons is there. Don't forget
Bacon.
Bacons. If these two drivers mess up, Bacons is there.
Oh, Hazard's. I think
White
Hyper's
flag,
lost
last lap.
slipstream.
White
Hyper is going to
flag.
lose the slipstream here because he's 2 tenths within. He's not going to be able to catch up, maybe, if
Yes.
he doesn't have a good line.
Let's see. Ooh, I
He
think
lost time.
Hazard
He
is gonna
lost
be wide
time.
here. He needs to lift. Here
Oh
comes Hyper.
no.
Hazard in the wall. A good run for Hyper.
Oh, he's
Half
right
a lap
there.
left. Look at Hazard. Still trying to break the slipstream. Into
Hyper's got
turn
time
3.
down the
Just to gonna
inside.
step. Bacons is out. He goes into the grass and
No, he lost
crashes.
time. Hyper lost time. Hazard's going to keep
Oh,
it.
here
No,
comes
Hazard's
Hyper.
fine.
Good run.
Side by
Good run.
side. Photo finish.
Hyper and Hazard side by side to the race
Hazard's going to
win. And it's
win.
Hazard. What a race! Bacons gets home in P3, crossing the podium. Black 7 goes to P4. Carson holds on to the P5 at the end. Here comes Sassy with the fastest lap of the race. He took at lap 2. He held on to the fastest lap for 124 laps and he crosses the line to finish in P6.
Have you ever seen that finish? 1 tenth, or actually 2 tenths almost was the gap, but it looked a lot more closer on our screens. What a lap, what a race, and what a finish. As Milo's gonna do the Polish victory lap. He's gonna go backwards,
Celebrating that P7 without practice.
and
Anthony
that is
Davidson, what's
amazing.
the driver of the day?
Yes, we still have a driver of the day to cash out here, but the race results are Hazard has won the fourth running of the Nagoya 125 with a close finish right up there at the end. If Hyper, maybe if he still had 5 laps to go in this race, if it was actually the 125 lap race, could Hyper have catched Hazard at the end? Or it would have been a different strategy anyway. We wouldn't know. But we're gonna bring it into the stream here. Someone will quickly screenshot this. Result?
I have it.